Welcome back to the channel Zakira's Home Design. We present a variety of interior design inspiration and ideas for you to enjoy. Elegant small Parisian apartment hack: how to make a tiny apartment feel romantic and elegant.
I stir my thoughts, you tap the glass, I count my faults, the clock says go.
Creating romance in the smallest spaces. There is something undeniably captivating about a small Parisian apartment. The soft light, the ornate details, and the effortless balance between old-world charm and modern living. In this video, we'll explore practical yet refined design hacks to transform a tiny apartment into a romantic and elegant sanctuary. You don't need expansive square footage to achieve sophistication. With the right architectural emphasis, curated decor, and thoughtful spatial planning, even the smallest home can embody timeless Parisian elegance.
I'll fall on cue, bottom of the glass, top of the world, in a nightcap for two. Your joke lands flat, I laugh too long, you miss a note, I blame the song. Your hands half closed, mine's halfway shy, we call it friends.
Timeless, understated, and effortlessly chic Parisian interiors are rooted in classical architecture blended with lived-in charm. Think ornate moldings, herringbone floors, tall windows, and a neutral palette layered with antiques and modern accents. The key principle is balance. Never overly styled, never cluttered. Your goal is to create a harmonious composition where elegance feels natural rather than staged. This foundation will guide every design decision throughout your tiny apartment transformation.
Good night to the bar, good grief, I like you.
Elevating walls with molding and panels. Even in a compact apartment, architectural detailing instantly elevates the ambience. Installing wall molding or decorative trim adds dimension and historical character. You don't need high ceilings like those in classic Paris apartments. Strategic placement of slim moldings painted in the same tone as your walls creates subtle depth. This technique enhances visual richness without overwhelming the room, making the space feel curated and refined.
And blue. Good night to the bar, good grief, I like you.
Building a romantic color foundation. Romantic elegance begins with color. Opt for warm whites, creamy beiges, soft grays, blush undertones, or muted taupe. These hues reflect light beautifully and create a serene backdrop for layering textures. Avoid stark contrasts. Instead, focus on tonal variation. In small spaces, cohesive color continuity reduces visual fragmentation, allowing rooms to flow seamlessly and appear larger while maintaining a gentle, romantic mood. The power of a focal point. Every elegant Parisian-inspired apartment needs a focal point. It could be a vintage gilded mirror, a marble-top console, or a sculptural chandelier. Rather than filling a tiny room with multiple decorative elements, select one hero piece that anchors the space. This approach prevents clutter while adding character. The statement piece becomes the visual narrative of the room, elevating even minimal surroundings. Adding soul through history. Romantic Parisian interiors often blend old and new. Introduce antique frames, brass candlesticks, or a distressed wooden side table. These items add depth and authenticity. The subtle imperfections of vintage pieces create warmth and emotional resonance. Even in a modern apartment building, these historical references soften the space and bring layered sophistication without increasing visual weight. Reflecting light and grandeur mirrors are essential in small apartments. A large, ornate mirror leaning against the wall mimics the elegance of houseman-style interiors. Position mirrors opposite windows to maximize natural light reflection. This technique not only enhances brightness but also creates the illusion of expanded square footage. The reflective surfaces add glamour while maintaining the airy feeling crucial in compact living environments. Creating height and movement, install curtains close to the ceiling, even if your windows are modest in size. Floor-to-ceiling drapery elongates vertical lines, making ceilings appear higher. Choose lightweight fabrics like linen or sheer voile in neutral shades. The soft movement of fabric adds romance and fluidity. Avoid heavy patterns. Instead, focus on texture to maintain elegance without overwhelming the limited space. Proportion is everything in tiny apartments. Scale determines sophistication. Opt for furniture with slender legs and exposed bases to create visual lightness. Avoid bulky pieces that dominate the room. A petite tufted sofa or a round café table inspired by those found in Saint-Germain-des-Prés cafés can evoke Parisian charm without overcrowding the layout. Always prioritize proportion and breathing room.
Said that are you last year limits sweet and blue that might to the back that grief all learning.
Linen, velvet, marble, and wood. True elegance is tactile. Combine soft linen upholstery, velvet cushions, marble surfaces, aged brass, and warm wood tones. Texture layering adds richness without requiring additional colors. In small apartments, this multidimensional approach prevents flatness and introduces sensory warmth. The key is subtle contrast, matte against gloss, smooth against textured, to create depth while preserving cohesion. Soft illumination over harsh brightness lighting dramatically influences mood. Replace harsh ceiling lights with warm-toned bulbs and layered lighting sources, table lamps, wall sconces, and candles. A petite crystal chandelier can introduce sparkle without excess. The goal is diffused, flattering illumination that enhances architectural details and soft furnishings. Romantic lighting transforms even the simplest studio into an intimate Parisian retreat. Effortless, organic elegance fresh flowers are a hallmark of Parisian interiors. A simple bouquet of white roses, peonies, or eucalyptus arranged in a ceramic vase instantly elevates a small space. Keep arrangements loose and natural rather than overly symmetrical. This organic styling reinforces the lived-in sophistication that defines romantic Parisian homes, adding softness and subtle fragrance. Editing for sophistication elegance thrives in restraint. Rather than displaying every decorative item, curate thoughtfully. Group objects in odd numbers and maintain negative space around them. In compact apartments, clutter diminishes refinement. By editing and rotating decor seasonally, you maintain freshness and clarity. This discipline ensures the apartment feels intentional rather than chaotic. The fifth wall strategy in small Parisian-inspired interiors, ceilings deserve attention. Consider subtle ceiling medallions or paint the ceiling a slightly warmer tone than the walls. This technique creates dimension and architectural interest without shrinking the room. The fifth wall approach adds understated drama, drawing the eye upward and enhancing vertical perception. Classic meets contemporary artwork adds personality. Choose pieces with muted palettes, classical portraits, or abstract art in soft tones. Lean framed art casually against walls for a relaxed elegance. Gallery walls can work in small spaces if curated cohesively. The aim is visual storytelling. Art that complements rather than competes with architectural features and furnishings. Designing cozy vignettes even in a studio apartment. Define small zones. A reading corner with a petite armchair, a floor lamp, and a side table creates intimacy. Layer a soft throw and a textured cushion for warmth. These microenvironments make the apartment feel thoughtfully planned, encouraging both function and romance within limited square footage. Hidden storage, visible beauty. Romantic elegance depends on order. Use decorative boxes, woven baskets, and concealed storage solutions to minimize visual noise. Built-in shelves styled with restraint maintain structure without clutter. When surfaces remain clean and curated, architectural details and textures shine. Organization is the invisible foundation supporting the aesthetic. Transforming tiny living into timeless elegance, an elegant small Parisian apartment is not defined by size but by intention. Through architectural detailing, curated decor, refined lighting, and disciplined editing, even the tiniest space can radiate romance and sophistication. Focus on balance, proportion, and texture. With these thoughtful hacks, your compact apartment becomes more than a living space. It becomes a timeless sanctuary filled with charm, warmth, and Parisian-inspired elegance.